Thanks for your time, Paul. So 2-2 draw, late equaliser tonight against Trafford. What's your thoughts?
Said same picture. Seen and said it 1,000 times when I was played here. It was turgid, it was lethargic, lacklustre, and if I keep saying the same thing, then it's madness, isn't it? So I needed the response from them. We've gone, I think that's 5 games now unbeaten, but I'm not interested in that. It should be a win Saturday possibly, but we've alright to take a point and then we'll possibly try and get a win tonight. So we're points drops, I'd say, but we didn't deserve anything from that second half performance onwards. I thought we were crap, really awful. But that's football, and that's the way our team is at the minute. We're lads who were so good last year, really good, and ran through walls and were top performers last year. They're not finding the feet at this minute. Their levels have dropped massively. Struggling to actually find where they are on the pitch and that, and that's not just one player, it's the whole team. So look, something's got to be sorted, and I will take that for my job to do, and I will be doing that.
We've gone ahead, it's been a bit of a touchy kind of opening sort of 20-25 minutes or so, and we go ahead through a worldie from Elliott that, you know, no blame attached at all to their keeper because it's right in the postage stamp, 35-yard free kick, and it's kind of lit up a game that didn't really look like it was going to get lit up, did it? It was kind of scrappy, but you know, Elliott's lit it up, and then is it frustrating for you the way that we've kind of gifted sort of Trafford back into the game after a position where we were pretty much in control, really?
Yeah, exactly that. Look, Simon's held his hands up, and that's what happens when you've got centre mids playing in centre half, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You're going to get mistakes, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? And he's held his hands up, he's apologised that he's made a mistake. It is what it is. It gifted them a way back into the game. I wasn't saying we were better than them at any point at that time, but we were 1-0 up, and you're thinking, do you want, we're not playing great, but we can maybe hang on to something and push on a little bit. It gifted them it lifted them, deflated us. Half time, I give them a little kick up the backside. It obviously didn't work because they went up and scored. So it was 5-10 minutes later. Do you know what I mean? Same goal that I've seen 1,000 times here. Down the left-hand side, crosses the ball, unopposed in the box. In fact, I think the lad, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he mishit it, and it's went in. So, look, that's it. And from that point onwards, we looked flat and didn't know what to do. And it took me having to make 5 substitutions, 3 at once, another 2 later on to try and rifle us into gear. But then it was very desperate and hopeful. And look, we got a goal, but I'm not feeling happy after that, to be fair. I'm not happy. And as you can see how I am, it's just, no, things will change. Whether I have to change the shape, whether I have to change the personnel, whether I have to get them in Monday to Friday training, so be it. But they won't be getting away with it easy, because they've done it now. That's our 10th game or 11th game. I think now they've had long enough here.
Talking about personality, the lads who come on there in particular, we thought Adam Morris was absolutely superb on the left hand side when he came on, and picking up a number of positions as well, and you know, putting in an absolutely brilliant challenge when they looked to be in down the right hand side. I think it was just after we'd equalised.
Yes.
And then the same obviously with Arthur. Arthur looked very much sharp when he came on as well as Musa Job. Is it obviously we've seen Arthur in the side and doing well in points in this season, but for the likes of Adam and Musa, is it opportunity for them to stake a claim if players aren't performing?
Do you know what? Looking at the team, no one should be guaranteed a place. Do you know what I mean? After that performance, some places are up for grabs. Get lads in off the street, to be fair now, that could probably do a little bit better than what the lads are doing at the minute. I'd asked them to run around, try. It was just disjointed, wasn't it? And I keep rambling on about it being an awful performance. It was disjointed. It wasn't very good to watch, do you know what I mean? And I've said this, every time we play it, we seem to play awful. And I'm not blaming the pitch or anything or the facilities, we just don't play. We can't get the ball down, we don't put it in the right areas, and we just seem to be going through like motions, and when they score, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? So, no one's place is secure at this minute. I don't think Nick's at fault for anything. The young lads in goal are a shame. Do you know
Made
what
a handful of brilliant saves. I mean, the first one he almost gets us out of jail with a great stop after for the equaliser.
I don't know who we could say was actually a good performer tonight, so that's it. Whether it's a bad day at the office and we've got away with one, I don't know. It's for me, it's just I'm not happy. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be reviewing the game again, and I've just told the lads I haven't really give them a dressing down. I wasn't angry. I've just got out the dressing room and I'll be speaking to them all on whether tomorrow or Thursday at training, and going through things and dissecting it, because, like I say, overall, not good enough.
Thanks for your time, Paul.
Thank you.
Cheers.